Greeting Guardians, I'm Lieutenant Aya and I'm going to talk to you about where to sleep during your fair experience with us. So if you're new to our group, you might be wondering, where do I sleep at night? Since we have a full historical encampment, it is possible for you to sleep in our encampment if you have a historical tent. If you do, please contact our current quartermaster to make sure that we know about your tent and we will have space for it when it gets set up. You do not have a historical tent, which is absolutely fine. You have the option of bringing your own tent, such as a regular camping tent. We call those mundane tents. So if you have a mundane tent, you have two options with that. One is there's always an area in most of the fairs that we go to set up your tents at, and we will inform people if it is not available, but expect that at most locations it will be available. So there'll be a whole area of mundane tents set up that can stay up during the whole fair. It is a little ways away from our historical encampment, but it's usually not too bad. The second option is if you want to set up your mundane tent in our historical encampment area, you can do that, but it just has to be set up and torn down before and after fair times. So it cannot be up during fair hours at all. It has to be taken down each evening. But that is an option if you'd rather be closer to the larger group. And then the fourth option is if you don't have a historical tent or a mundane tent, or simply just don't want to bring your mundane tent, we always have a bunker tent. So we'll have at least one large tent. Currently, most of us sleep in the Marshall tent, or the Hot Pocket, as we like to affectionately call it. Or sometimes we have smaller tents that will have sleeping areas for one or two people, some storage tents, or possibly bunking up with another member. So just let us know if you do need a place to sleep at night. Usually in those instances, you would bring in your sleeping bag and items that set it up, and then you would have to move that to a storage tent or another area during the day, and then move back into the bunker tent in the evening. So please let us know what you need for sleeping arrangements, and we'll make sure you get situated. All right, see you out there.